Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Jesus TV, my return subscribers. Thank you so very much for always coming around, for listening to my gist. I really appreciate you all. My new viewers, you're welcome to this space, Jesus TV, where we bring all the royal gist, all the trending gist. Anyways, not all, but mostly royal gist. So I've been hearing that olori, Dr. Elizabeth this, Dr. Elizabeth that, like, you all know that, she's a pretty woman, obviously, and very educated one at that stays abroad, of course. They said that she's been demanding for her own, allegedly, her own house, like, ever since she heard that the king bought a property for Queen Naomi in UK, allegedly, which we are yet to confirm. She is demanding for her own property in her own in the country where she resides. That she doesn't want to be paying rent. As a king's wife, she should be living comfortably. That she should be living comfortably and all that. And they said she had this issue because you all know she's very, very close to she was very, very close to Olori Mariam. Anyways, that she was very close to Olori Mariam, even during her marriage. After they married, like, the excitement in Olori Mariam's face whenever she sees Olori Dr. Elizabeth is not from this planet. Like, both of them rapport very well. Now they are saying that allegedly after she saw what she saw, and some people told her to stay away from Olori Mariam, that in the palace it is solo, like everybody on your own. Do you understand? Try to stay on your own, don't associate with her, blah 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 blah, and this. So now some people are saying that when Olori Elizabeth heard, allegedly, that Olori Mariam, they said she buried a cow in the Yelua quarters, a live cow in the Yelua quarters, allegedly, because of what she was seeing in that quarters and what she was hearing. So she went to her own people, her own church, and it's a white garment church though, allegedly, and they said she has to bury a cow to appease whatever it is that is there, for her to be able to stay there comfortably. So because of that, when Dr. Elizabeth heard of it, she was told to stay away from her and all that. I don't know what is going on, but all these stories are not adding up. Queen Naomi stayed in the Yerluwa quarters, and of course, when she was there, she's a very prayerful person, and she still remains a prayerful person, though according to what they said, allegedly attacks here and there and here, so many things was just going up, off and on there. And at the time she had to leave there to go to her mother's place, to her parents' place in Ekiti, to stay for a while, especially when she was pregnant with Prince Tade. But you all know that in the palace where the king stays, in that quarters, nothing can actually happen to anyone because the king is covered, right? And anyone cannot just go out and do anything or bring anything into the palace. The king will also know. You all should know that being a king, has so many benefits. You cannot harm the king. He is well put. Even his children, they are still going to perform more rituals for them. You cannot harm the king. You cannot harm the prince or the princesses. You cannot, the princess or the princesses, you cannot harm them. So there are so many benefits attached to this. So if you're saying that somebody went outside to bring something new, and you think the Iyanifa or the Ifa priest, they will not be able to detect, they will not be able to hear that, to tell the king or to inform, like the person will not be disgraced. Well, anyways, all these gist, I don't know, but I think I've heard that part where they said Olori Elizabeth demanded for her own apartment in abroad. As a king's wife, she needs to live well, which is okay if that is even true, because I mean the king is the Ooni of Ife is a very wealthy king. He is a first class king. So I mean, doing those things for the comfortability of his wives, for his oloris, is not bad at all. So guys, that is what I'm hearing, but I don't think there is a dispute between Olori Elizabeth and Olori Mariam, because the way Olori Mariam loves Olori Elizabeth, she's literally comfortable around her. Like, you don't see her talking that much, but once she sees Olori Elizabeth, she's always excited. Like, she's always happy, you know. She's always comfortable around her. So like, I don't see that, but we are listening though. If there's any gist, I'll still bring it your way. Thank you so very much for always coming around, for viewing my channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. And your opinions, for the people dropping their comments, thank you so much. I see you all, I read all the comments. I mean, your opinion counts. I just bring this. You too, you should tell your own side, what you've heard, what you know. Do you understand? Thank you so very much for always coming around, and have a nice day. Bye.